Good morning students. In the last video lecture, I have explained you how to prepare income and expenditure account from receipts and payment account and other information. That means how to record items appearing under receipts and payment account in income and expenditure account. So let us answer a simple problem on the preparation of income and expenditure account today. Let us go through the question first. Vivek Sports Club gives you its receipts and payment account for 2015. Prepare income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st December 2015. Receipts and payment account is given to you, and you know that under receipts and payment account, all receipts are shown on the debit side and all payments made during the year are shown on the credit side. So receipts and payment account is given to you, and a few additional information is given. Investment consisted of 8% government bonds and were purchased on 1/7/2015. Date of investment is given here. Date of purchase of government bonds is given here, and the rate of interest on this investment is also given. That means there is an implied adjustment. You have to find out the interest amount receivable on these government bonds, and this income must be shown under income and expenditure account. Then subscriptions includes rupees 700 for 2014, rupees 400 for 2016. Subscriptions for 2015 still receivable were rupees 1500. These are the information given. So let us prepare income and expenditure account. Give the heading as Vivek's Sports Club's income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st December 2015. So it is a nominal account. All expenditures are shown on the debit side and all incomes are shown on the credit side, and you will record only revenue expenditure relating to the current year on the debit side and revenue receipts relating to the current year on the credit side. So let us go through the receipts and payment account. Go through the debit balance. Here, see, to balance brought down 1200, cash balance at the beginning of the year. Income and expenditure account does not begin with any opening balance, so it should not be shown. Opening cash balance must be shown in the opening balance sheet. Okay. Next, subscriptions 15,300, revenue receipt. Record it on the credit side by subscriptions 15,300. You have so many adjustments relating to it. Only current year's income must be shown. I have already explained you about it in the previous video lecture. Current year's income outstanding must be added. Last year's outstanding income must be deducted, and this year's income received during the previous year must be added. Next year's income received in advance during this year must be deducted. You have already answered a question of that type. So let us see which are all the items that have to be added and which are all the items that have to be deducted. So subscriptions include rupees 700 for 2014. So last year's outstanding subscription must be deducted. See here, less outstanding subscriptions of last year 2014, 700. Then here, you see, you have another information. Subscriptions include rupees 400 for 2016. Next year's income received in advance during this year. Subscriptions of next year received in advance during this year must be deducted. Next year income ಈ ವರ್ಷ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಇಂದ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ನಾವು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇದು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 2016 400. Then you have another information. Subscriptions for 2015 still receivable were rupees 1500. ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರುವ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್ 1500. So net amount must be shown in the outer column, that is 15,700. Current year's outstanding subscription you have added. Last year's outstanding subscription you have deducted. Next year's subscriptions received in advance during this year you have deducted here. So net amount to the outer column. Next one, sale of old newspaper, revenue receipt. So record it on the credit side, by sale of old newspaper 300. Then donation for building 10,000 is a capital receipt. Capital receipt must be shown in the balance sheet. On the liability side you will record it. So it won't come under income and expenditure account. Sale of furniture, again it is a capital receipt. So it must be shown in the balance sheet, that to book value of furniture sold must be deducted from furniture. So it won't come under income and expenditure account. We have not recorded it here. Now come to the payment side of your receipts and payment account. Only revenue expenditures have to be recorded under income and expenditure account debit side. Capital expenditures will go to the balance sheet. So sports equipment, capital expenditure must be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. Rent you take, revenue expenditure. To rent 1,000 on the debit side of income and expenditure account. No adjustments for rent. Next, cost of entertainment, revenue expenditure on the debit side. To cost of entertainment 10,000, income and expenditure account debit side. Miscellaneous expenses, revenue expenditure. So income and expenditure account debit side to miscellaneous expenses 900. Revenue expenditure means expenditures which are repetitive in nature, recurring in nature, ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಬರುವ ಖರ್ಚುಗಳು ನೋಡಿ. ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್, ಇದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟಿನ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್. Then come to the adjustment here. Investment consisted of 8% government bonds and were purchased on 1/7/2015. ಈ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಇದು ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ ರಿಸೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. 1/7/2015ಗೆ 10,000 ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ 8% ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ ರಿಸಿಟ್. It must come on the credit side of income and expenditure account. So by interest on investment 10,000 into 8/100 into 6/12 ನೋಡಿ 8% ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 1/7/2015 ಇಂದ 31st December 2015 ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 6 ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ 6 ಮಂತ್ಸಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ 400. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರೆದಾದ ಮೇಲೆ all items we have recorded, items that have to be recorded under income and expenditure account are recorded now. No other adjustments here, you see. All items we have recorded under income and expenditure account. That means all revenue receipts and revenue expenditures have been recorded now. Now total the income and expenditure account. Find out which side total is more. Credit side total is more here. Write down that total 16,400. ಅದೇ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 4,500. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸರ್ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಓವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಓವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಸರ್ಪ್ಲಸ್. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸರ್ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸಿ here you are asked to prepare just income and expenditure account. Balance sheet is not asked. So problems of this type may be asked for 6 marks in the semester exams. Okay, hope you have understood. Thank you students. Have a very nice day.